Today we're going to be going over some things that hopefully you didn't know about Halloween 2018, so I can provide you guys some more information. The baby scene that we see that's kind of part of the one take was actually going to be a husband just asleep on the sofa. I believe it was David Gordon Green that said that there was a bit of like an awkward gap in kind of tension, and it just kind of went on too long with nothing happening as such maybe, which then they came to the idea of replacing the husband with a baby, which I think we'll all agree when we were first watching that, it definitely added more tension, and it's one of the things that stand out to me the most about that one take. A little kind of behind the scenes one now. On the first day of set, Jamie Lee Curtis wanted everybody to wear name tags with their names on. I don't know the exact reason for it. I don't believe it's said in the article I read. On the final day of filming, all the crew decided to surprise her, and they all basically came in with their name tags, but all of them said, "We are Laurie Strode," which is just, I guess, like a nice moment for Jamie Lee Curtis. The first cut of Halloween 2018 was 2 hours and 15 minutes long, which obviously means around half an hour ended up being cut out. And I find that very interesting. Obviously, you know, we've seen some deleted scenes and stuff. We know that there was a completely different alternate ending that is filmed. I am so desperate to see that alternate ending. Next up, although when Jamie Lee Curtis did first read the script, she was pretty much hooked to sign on and agree straight away after like reading a little bit of it. It was actually Jake Gyllenhaal that kind of had a part in, you know, bringing her back to the series, or so it's said anyway. But yeah, it said that he had some part convincing her to return as Laurie Strode. I believe Jake was doing a film with David Gordon Green at the time, and they must have obviously spoke about this, about him making a Halloween movie, and yeah, apparently he went and spoke to Jamie, and it was a little bit of a reason of her going, yeah, sure. Now, I have spoken about this in another video, but I thought I'd add it to this one because I think it's such an interesting element, and like, I think it would have changed that film entirely, or people's views on that film entirely. But Halloween 2018 originally was supposed to open a completely different way. It was supposed to open with a flashback scene to 1978. It was essentially the ending of 78, but they were reshooting it. That was because they wanted to make some changes to it, and it heavily alters the ending of 1978, as basically, long story short, we end up seeing the death of Dr. Loomis. Yeah, a huge change from the original. I don't think, obviously I can't speak for people, but from what I imagine, I don't think a lot of people would like that they like messed with the ending of 78. But yeah, that's something that you can look up as well. You can find more information about it, or I do have a video on it, so if you wanted to watch that as well, I speak about it a little bit more. But yeah, I just think that's so crazy that it could have opened with a flashback scene. You know, I do think it's a bit of a shame that it was never shot or anything like that, because, you know, as we saw in Halloween Kills, the flashback scenes were spot on. You know, I can't really fault them at all. But yeah, guys, that's just some things that you hopefully didn't know about Halloween 2018. I really struggled with this one, actually. I couldn't get a lot, so I just kind of filtered it down. I thought it doesn't matter how long it is, but just want to get some really cool facts out that hopefully you guys maybe didn't know. But yeah, leave a like if you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.